Okay. Okay. We'll keep it moving. So that's a bit about me. All right. So now when it comes to VIP and our VIP program, some of you guys are like, okay, I've seen some things on social media. There's something on the website, but what is this really about? All right. I should have broken down VIP, but when we think for me and what this has evolved to over the last year and a half is really a exclusive group of women who are go getters, who are already accomplished and achieved in their lives. However, they're not stopping there. They want more in whatever facet that may look like, and they're going to continue to strive for that. And this is a community, right, that can help us all win, help us all exceed, and do that in an accelerated manner, right? There's nothing worse than struggling alone. I don't know if any of you have ever felt that way. I sure have. But there's no fun in that. And there surely is no acceleration in struggling along. So this is the reason, or this is the purpose behind the VIP group. The V stands for venturous, because for us to get to that next level, for us to level up, you have to be venturous. It's not going to be a safe place. It's not going to feel like comfort. It's not going to even come with a blueprint every time you keep moving ahead. The I is intentional because we truly believe that nothing happens by happenstance, but it happens when we are intentional, when we are focused, when we are driven. Right. And then the P in VIP stands for persistent. So no matter what happens, gloomy days, sad days, disappointing times, we're going to pick ourselves up in that next hour, the next day, the next week, whatever time we need to recenter. And then we're going to come back to the core, come back to the focus, and continue on our journey for continued success and next level success. All right. So that is what VIP truly stands for in a nutshell. How we accomplish that is what you see on this slide. So, as an exclusive community, we support each other. I like to give the example, and this is like really, I promise, no shade at all. But the example, I hope you guys can still see me because my box went away. Oh, yeah, I'm there. So, on this slide, it says it, oh, I gotta move it. It says support, accountability, and connection. So, again, this is no shade, but some of us have friends or family, right? And every time we tell them we're going to do something else, we're going to start this, we're going to finish this, we're going to branch out into a new whatever, they go, why? You are already doing good in life. You are already accomplished. I would love to live in your house. I would love to drive your car. But they just don't understand why we are continuing to go after more, even when we are, considered successful or considered to be doing okay. So I don't say kick those folks to the curb. I just say find another group that does understand the grind and the hustle and the continuous aspiration to level up no matter where we are today. So first and foremost, we support each other. It's an organic matter in the way we do it. It's sincere. It's authentic. It truly is sisterhood. I think there. I don't know if Carmen's is still on, but there are some ladies in the VIP group VIP group that say, "Wow, I've never experienced an authentic sisterhood like this, where there are no preset agendas. There are no like looking me up and down with the side eye that we know how sometimes women can do." But anyway, that's the support angle. Secondly, for accountability, every single week in the VIP group, we report into each other. We have a private group, and in that private group, every Friday and Saturday, whenever ladies can, they report in on their week. Basically, are they moving towards the things that we say we want to move towards on a daily basis? It's not from a let me get on to you if you didn't do what you were supposed to do angle, but it's accountability. If you aren't accountable to someone, then things can begin to slip and slide and slip and slide. And before you know it, the entire year is gone, or 2 years have passed by and you have not done the things that you desire to do. Lastly is connection, whether some of our ladies are in Memphis or Chattanooga or St. Louis or wherever they may be, we find a way to connect, whether that is virtual, and we also have our in-person opportunities to connect, because connections is, again, that icing on the cake to make sure that we have the support, we have the accountability, and we are creating those relationships that become a source. Right? You ever heard of the plug? Right? So the person sitting next to you could have the knowledge, the resource, the connection, the hookup that you need, that you have been just searching and searching for, and vice versa. You can be that source, connection, or hookup for someone else that is looking for information, or source resources that you may have. So that's the other thing that I absolutely love about this group. So this is like the gusto, right? I don't have any smoke and mirrors. I'm not going to pull a rabbit out the hat today. This is the gusto of what I mean when it comes to being a VIP or being a part of our VIP group. It is definitely support, accountability, and connection. Okay. So this is I think I call this as take a peek. So this was a picture that we took last Sunday. We had a first half of the year pool party to just celebrate our wins and to celebrate our successes. So that's another thing. We get to moving so fast in life, right? We often forget or don't take time to take a pause at the end of the month and go, okay, I may not have finished like this gargantuous goal that I had, but I certainly progressed in it, right? I took some steps, I took some strides towards whatever that goal may have been. And let's pause and celebrate that, right? Does anyone know the number one motivator of people? Does anybody know what that is? Take a guess. I don't know if anybody typed in the chat, but I'll go ahead and, oh yeah, there is a comment in the chat. Oh, this Carmenise. So yeah, the number one motivator of people is progress, right? When you begin to see yourself progressing towards the direction that you want to go in, it will just organically get the juices, get the mojo flowing, and you want to do it more. You want to continue at it. You want to, right? So that is what this is. So we had a party to celebrate on Sunday our successes for the first half of the year, and I'm truly excited about what's happening for each of these ladies as we progress throughout the year. Okay, and this is not all of our ladies. Some of them weren't able to attend. You know, y'all just got all these busy, bad schedules. So not bad schedules. I mean, like y'all booked and busy bad, that kind of bad. All right. So an amazing value. So let me walk through when it comes to being a VIP. What does that look like? So you're like, okay, Clarissa, it sounds good. You know, I got my hand in the air, but what does that really look like in terms of being a VIP? So these were our VIPs that are January Vision and Empowerment Weekend. This is a perk, right? So VIPs don't pay to attend the events that I host as being a part of Dedicated 365. So this was one of our events in January. This is actually our flagship event for the company. Is what I first started back in 2016 was the Vision Parties. A lot of people called, and then we rebranded it the Vision and Empowerment Weekend. So firstly, being a VIP, it comes with a one-on-one consultation with moi. And that is really by the end of that hour, you're going to be so clear and so fired up just from that one-on-one. You are not going to be able to stand it. I absolutely love having the introductory one-on-ones with all of the VIPs. So this happens every 6 months. Secondly, you get access to our VIP club by private group. Like I mentioned earlier, it's just for us. It's not on Facebook for the world to see or anything like that, but it is a private group that we have. I can't put a price on that. I think it's priceless. But every Friday, I mentioned we have a weekly check-in, and that is just to make sure that we have accountability, we're staying on track, and maybe it's like we need help with something. Maybe we got stuck. Maybe we had a family event to happen, or maybe we just feel like in an emotional rut that week. It's like, hey, I'll get back next week. That is allowed and okay as well. But if we see those for a few weeks, we're like, okay, I'm calling up Kimberly. Hey, girl, hey, last 2 weeks I saw you talking about you ain't feeling it right now. What's up with that? You know, so that is our accountability. Then every Sunday we have what we call Sunday planning. This is it on your own pace. So I post a video into our private community where I share a Sunday planning video. it comprises of a couple of things. So our Sunday planning video really, I would say, is a download of whatever God gives me to share with you all that I feel that is a pressing need. Some of the Sunday planning videos are not very nice and cute. Some of them are like, get your butt moving. Some of them are, you know, and then depending on what's going on in the world, sometimes there are just some crazy times and we just need a second to reset and be like, can you believe this? You know, so it just depends on where we are. Also, during our Sunday planning video, as a part of being in the program, you get a binder, and I have created weekly tracker sheets. So you'll get your weekly tracker sheets. So you'll go through that on Sundays. We also have a quarterly tracker sheet that will be in your journal, in your binder as well. So Sunday is a perfect opportunity to go through that. But again, self-paced. I post it. You can read it and do it on your own time. And then next, we have a quarterly pop-up meet and greet. So the next ones will happen in August and in November. So we always plan them in advance so that we can have the most participation as possible. Again, the pop-ups is twofold. We're having a good time. We usually eat, we usually laugh, and then there will be an exercise, like we've done a mirror reflection exercise. There are a number of things that we've done, but I always create an exercise for us to do as a group and as and individually that just help us to really stay on track and to reset wherever we are at that point during the quarter. Okay, it gets better. So in addition to those things, let me move this over. This is a picture from our February pop-up. So it was around Valentine's Day. So the ladies got their fluffies, little bears there. It was a really good time. And that was right after the Super Bowl. So we may have practiced that little dance that everybody was doing. Okay, so next up, VIPs also get access to our quarterly Women Who Win Big workshop. VIPs do not pay to attend that. We have two more coming up. We have one in 2 weeks on June the 28th, and then we have one on September the 27th. That's a $200 value, but again, VIPs do not pay to attend because we just want you guys ongoing in the program, connected to Dedicated 365 in all of the avenues of what we are offering and sharing. The Women Who Win Big workshop, let me talk about that for a second. This workshop is really unique to the when you think about vision and strategy, because we used to have the Vision and Empowerment Weekend in January. And what I found out was by March, people could not locate their vision boards. Even if they could locate them, life had started lifing and they were no longer on track with what they planned in January. So instead of people beating themselves up from March until December, it's like, no, we're not going to do that. Number one, we're going to celebrate what did happen that last quarter. And then we are going to intentionally reset, replan for the next quarter ahead. So talk about intentionality. We are able to look at exactly what's going on in that moment, where our goals are, how we maybe need to shift those depending on our desires changed, our world changed, or what have you. But that's an intentional time to reset for the next quarter. The other thing I love about the Women Who Win Big workshop is it's also another opportunity to connect with other women. Again, some of us are looking for sources and resources. This is the perfect place for that, right? We've got to be strategic. This is also offered remotely. So if you're not in Memphis, you are able to attend this via Zoom. Next up, VIPs get early pre-sale access to the 2026 Women's Retreat. This is so exclusive. This year, we're going to Martha's Vineyard in July, but for 2026, we will be announcing our destination location, and all of our VIPs get to raise their hand first and say, I want a seat, because seats are limited. All right, VIPs get premium seating at our events. And then wrapping up the year in December, VIPs will also get another one-on-one consultation with me. We will recap the year of 2025 and really go through and break down what each individual person is thinking about, desires, needs, right, going before we go into 2026. So that's not with the group. Again, it's another one-on-one opportunity for me and each of the VIPs, just as we have at the beginning, right, of starting the VIP 6-month basis. Also, you get your reflection journal. This is the tool that you use every week. It's got your weekly tracker sheets. It has your quarterly sheets. It has our newsletter. It has just all of the things that are tools and resources and aids for you, like as you go through. So it's all, I should probably just start calling it a workbook, because you are actually working in it, right, when it comes to you. So I can say things that are general to the group, but then I need for you all to really break that down to what it means for your life, for your goal, and then for your actions that you're going to take to make sure that you are achieving that goal. So this is a very tactical thing, right? I'm a motivational speaker, so I could talk for days to motivate and excite you all, but I understand, like, when I get off the stage, when I get off the Zoom, like, what's left? Like, what are you about to do? Right. So this is the tactical tool for you that really keeps you going along the way after the motivation ends, and you can, remain on track and have a very, very clear picture day to day of where you are. So by Wednesday, you're looking at your weekly tracker and you're like, okay, I plan to do A and B, and I haven't done either A or B, or I've only done A and I started on B. It's easy for you to get back on track on Thursday. You don't have to wait until Saturday and Sunday and go, oh my gosh, what happened to the week? Like, it's not going to be a surprise. It's right there in your face. Okay. And again, let me say this. This is not for the purpose of making anyone feel bad or to be shady in any way. But I will say that I truly believe God has so much more for all of us. Like, again, you all are accomplished women already. I understand that. And I'm saying there's even more on top of that. So I don't want us to remain stagnant or comfortable. And then the other, by factor is when you say yes to the next level, it's going to positively impact others, whether it's your family, your community, those that you are assisting. And that's why I can't allow you to just, binge watch your favorite Netflix show all the time. Now, there is a place for that, but not all the time. Okay, so that is the amazing value of the VIP group. I hope I explained it well and took time. Let me take a pause and see, does anybody have any questions or remarks about anything that I just shared? I hope I didn't go through that too quickly. Okay.
You didn't go through it too fast. A perfect pace.
Thank you, Cecilia.
You're welcome.
All right. So when you look at all the things that I have just mentioned, the VIP club is actually worth over $2,000 with all of the value that you get from our private group to the 2 one-on-one consultations, being invited or allowed or able to attend all of our other events, a part of Dedicated 365, from our Vision Empowerment Weekend, our Women Who Win Big workshop, as well as our quarterly pop-ups in your workbook. Okay. But VIPs join for a fraction of the cost, because I know you're like, $2,000. Maybe next year, who knows? That could be the price next year, but it's not the price this year. So take a deep breath. Woosah. You are going to get this at the fraction of the value that it is for everything that basically I just explained. So these are your three options. All right here. A, you can do 70. Oh, this is another picture. So in March, we celebrated International Women's Day. Is every year on March the 8th. So we had our Women's Day mixer. So there were other ladies there, but this is our VIP picture of the VIPs who attended the I think we called it denim and something, but it was cute. So that's a picture from that. All right. So you can join and pay $75 per month for 6 months. So let's say that would be June through November, and that would take your membership all the way through December, through the end of this calendar year. Okay. Or you can say, I want to save $100 because I like to save money. And you can do 2 payments of $175. Okay. You can save $100 by doing option B. Or you can say, Clarissa, give me the no haggle price. Like, how low can you go? Right. And this is it. It is option C. You can do 1 payment of $300, and that saves you $150. I know, absolutely nuts that I offer it at this low of a price, but I don't know. The price goes up every iteration. Next year, it will not be this cost. But again, here it is. So you can take it while you can get it. Also, there is a bonus. So I told the ladies, in case you missed Sunday, I told the ladies I had this little bonus gift card. So don't share with the ladies from Sunday. But I am ending out this week with our $25 Amazon gift card drawing for all of those that say, hey, I want early access. So let's say if you join today, you don't have to wait until July 1st for your membership to start. Your membership can start today. You'll be added to our private group. You also, here's the other bonus I put here. You also will be able to attend the June workshop on June the 28th at no charge. So typically, if VIPs join like on July 1st, they would have paid to the $35 to attend the June workshop, but you don't have to pay that because you joined before July the 1st. Okay, so Amazon gift card drawing. This ends today, so you would have to join today to be a part of the Amazon gift card drawing. And then, as long as you join before June the 27th, then you can attend the June workshop at no charge. So those are our what I say call with the icing on the cake, the cherry on top of the whipped cream, whatever you like. I'm trying not to eat any of that stuff. Anyway, so that is how you join. Those are the three ways you can be like, I'm a monthly payment person. Let me do 2 payments and I'm done, or let me do it in one shebang, one payment and save the most $150. And you like, or like, I want to go ahead and sign up today so that I can be a part of the Amazon gift card drawing and be able to attend the June workshop at no charge. Okay. I think, yeah. I also want to show, let me stop the slide for a second and show you guys this. We have it on the website as well, just to make sure it is broken down so that everybody can understand what the heck I'm talking about. So if you just scroll down to the very bottom of our, and there's some more pictures down there, of our VIP page, is clarissjoy.com/VIP. Here are our 3 payment options. Same thing that we just saw on the slide, right? 6 months, 2 payments, or 1 payment. Also, I forgot to mention this. If you decide to do the 1 payment, you can do this on the website here where it says purchase, or if you just want to do it via Cash App or Zelle, you can do that as well. But that is only available for option C. Options A and B are subscriptions for 6-month payments or 2 payments. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I think I've covered everything, ladies. All right, let me stop the recording here because I know there's some other questions. You're like, who's going to hear this?